Los Angeles KTLA fire crews face a critical stage in their attempt to contain the Palisades Fire on Sunday, as wind conditions are expected to worsen as the week goes on. The blaze, already one of the most destructive natural disasters in the history of Los Angeles, made a vicious push east on Saturday as it darted toward Brentwood and burned down a home in the Mandeville Canyon. Crews limited the damage to the neighborhood, however, and stopped the blaze's advance. As of the latest CAL FIRE update, the Palisades Fire stood at 23,713 acres and was 11% contained. In this aerial view taken from a helicopter, homes burned from the Palisade Fire smolder near the Pacific Palisades neighborhood of Los Angeles, California on January 9, 2025. Photo by Josh Edelson FP. Photo by Josh Edelson FP via Getty Images. The damage, which includes more than 5,000 destroyed structures and at least 2 deaths, has been devastating. The historic neighborhood of the Pacific Palisades was nearly burned completely to the ground as thousands of families are figuring out what to do next. The threat is not gone, however. The next several days, starting Sunday, will be marred by critical fire weather, according to the dry humidity paired with high-speed winds to the northeast could continue the fire's expansion toward the San Fernando Valley, which could provide untold damages to one of LA's major population centers. Sunday should be critical for crews, as wind gusts are expected to remain below 10 or 11 miles per hour in the evening, but high winds are predicted to return early Monday morning. Fire departments from Arizona, Utah, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, Texas, and even Mexico are now in Southern California to help battle the blaze. Evacuation zones remain unchanged on Sunday from Saturday. They include the Pacific Palisades to the Pacific Ocean and included areas of Santa Monica, Malibu, and Topanga. Residents and businesses in Calabasas and parts of Tarzana and Encino remained under an evacuation warning on Sunday morning. Evacuation zones for the Palisades Fire as of Sunday, Jan. 12, 2025. Mandatory evacuation order zones are in red, while evacuation warning zones are in yellow. CAL FIRE UCLA students have been told to remain on high alert, although campus remains open for the time being. Officials closed several exits along the 405 freeway. They include Getty Center Drive off-ramps in both directions closed. Skirball Center Drive off-ramps in both directions closed. Southbound Sunset Boulevard, off-ramp closed. Southbound Wilshire Boulevard, off-ramp closed. Southbound Santa Monica Boulevard, off-ramp closed. Southbound Olympic of Pico Boulevard, off-ramp closed. While crews battle the fires, raising tensions between city officials remain apparent. In a news conference on Saturday, L.A., Mayor Karen Bass noted that her and LAFD Fire Chief Kristen Crowley have had differences. "We need to stay focused, but I will say that when the fires are out, make no mistake, we will have a full accounting of what worked and especially what did not," Bass said. "Let me be clear about something. The fire chief and I are focused on fighting these fires and saving lives, and any differences we might have will be worked out in private, but right now, our first and most important obligation is to get through this crisis." The Palisades Fire made a push toward Brentwood on Saturday morning and threatened homes. KTLA. While Bass did not go into detail on the differences, LAFD Chief Kristen Crowley previously stated in an interview that city leadership failed her department by not providing enough money for firefighting and that the city was not prepared for disaster at this scale. "When a firefighter comes up to a hydrant, we expect there's going to be water," she said. Sunday morning's press conference can be viewed below.